Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. On the move, headed right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Keely Ringo making the play. He gets them the yard back, but still behind the sticks. Upcoming 3rd and 11. Now Jones. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Half 18, half 18. Timberland.
From the gun, he loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
1st down throwing for Hurts. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Hurts now from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be Giants football. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. We'll start the drive with Singletary. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second and 8. This one falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors the one he was throwing for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. Jones now on 3rd down. Gets this to Johnson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Ball at the 33 for first down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
We're working a couple of yards past the line. Keely Ringo making the play. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
To the air, 3rd and long. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he'll be touched down after a big play.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He finds space for a few yards that time. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Third down, Jones to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And the Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Taken in by Smith. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tyler Nubin with the tackle. 1 quarter down for these 2 NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Dory Jackson now to return it. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. Now an inside give to Singletary. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Pistol now for Jones. That's complete to Darius Slayton. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Drew Sanders that time on the stop.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. It's a gain of just 2. They needed 5. It's going to be 4th and 3. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. First down, ball at the 36. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He puts some power on a deep one. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Man in motion here. On 1st down, this is Singletary. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They send a man in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Fits it through the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's Jones to throw. This finds Singletary. He's contained at the line for no gain. That stop made by Derek Brown.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Now he takes it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Throwing here, Hurts. That's going to be cut by Shipley. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 46, he's got Smith. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st down, Hurts. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, a run with Barkley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go to Barkley again. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch and the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields the hard squib kick. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Jones. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Kicked out by Quinion Mitchell.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
First down throwing for Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Bomb. Break.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Into traffic, complete. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Biggie. Up, go.
Here's Singletary on the toss. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Half 18.
Give to Singletary from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The Giants are set to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Well, I'm pretty sure this, Kate, special teams coach, going to have a long talk with him after that one. You can get as creative as you want, but you can't give away the ball. You can't lose yardage, and you start turning the ball over like that, you're not going to be returning punts much longer.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go. Up, go.
Jones now to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, hey.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Detroit. Apple. Other side. Triple right, Pacino. Up we go.
Jones throwing on 4th. Has it at the 7. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Slot man motioned over. They give up the gut to Singletary. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Devin Singletary with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Gano ends the point after. And the Giants cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Okay, here we go. Flick right, flick right, flick right.
Putting the tight end in motion. Now a give to Singletary. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Timberland. Rena.
Pistol now for Jones. Hits his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down from the red zone. He brings it in. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Cadence, lock in the cadence, lock in the cadence.
They'll run with Singletary. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. Cockroach.
Now stick with Singletary. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Tony now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. They motion a receiver left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one finds Goddard. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. This finds Smith. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Connects with the open man downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Third and just 2 to go. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. Has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead to 7. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead to 8. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Separating from the gun, it's Jones. Able to get it to Singletary. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Jones on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Jones now on third down. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Desperation time here on fourth. Throw caught by his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for the New York Giants.
From the gun, a carry by Singletary. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, here's Jones. Catch is made, it's Jalen Hyatt. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got first down from the 31. Here's Jones. Chased out to his right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. He'll throw it. That's into the hands of Singletary. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
This one of the biggest moments of the game for Graham Gano. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants facing a 5-point deficit. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. He's got Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Barkley. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Half the yard, boys. Half 18, half 18.
Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And the Eagles have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll motion Smith left. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he drives this forward to the 6. So the Eagles will